What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Urban Ghost, Urban Exploration. Of course, you know who I am. If you don't already, my name is Rob. Just want to do a quick intro. What I'm doing here is I'm actually posting a video that we have available on our second channel, which is UGUE Brothers Vlogs. But I want to give you guys an opportunity to see this video, those who aren't already on the vlog channel, so we can go ahead and garner some more support for that second channel. So it's basically twofold: one, to promote the second channel, and two, just to give more of you guys an opportunity to see it who didn't get to already see it. So anyway, guys, much love to you all. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.
We stand together, united as one. Forward on we go, facing friend and foe. We will know what it is. We have not time for that. If we make mistakes, we are lost. We are lost.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of UGUE Brothers Vlogs. Of course, if you don't know who I am, my name is Rob. I am one of the UGUE brothers, and these are our vlogs here. So I'm going to take you through a sort of review, reaction, narration video of one of our old videos. This is actually one of our very first, I think it was like our third or fourth explore. This was the very first medical clinic we ever did. And let me tell you something, this place is so nasty, so disgusting. I cannot even believe we did it. This was back when I didn't really think of anything in terms of like danger or whatever, and I was like the first one in, and I was ready to explore the whole place, and Joe was the one trying to be the voice of reason. Believe it or not, he did not want to be in there, and he kept trying to convince you to leave, cut out of there, but we did a quick explore. We couldn't do all of it. Honestly, it was just too dangerous. We tried to go back like a year or so afterwards, but the place has been torn down. It's not there anymore. It's just an empty lot at this point. But clearly, this place was a sort of commune for the local homeless people, because there's tons of beds in there, tons of set of water, some drug stashes, well, not drug stashes, but paraphernalia. Like there were some syringes. Pretty sure there was like a bong or something in there on the table. Huge cache of like malt liquor. I think it was like Colt 45 or something like that, all over the floor. So pretty crazy in there, but it was so dangerous. And by this point, we had been exploring like all day to try to find locations. Everything we went there. First of all, we drove to Orlando. Which is like an hour and a half, 2 hour drive for us. And we spent the entire freaking day looking for places, because every place we went to that we knew was there, it was a total bust. It was no longer there. Either torn down or it was a new established business. The one hotel we went to was sold. The rest of them were demolished. We went in, talked to a waitress who told us about a really cool like hospital, but I guess some kids got hurt in there, so the local government demolished it. I mean, the whole day was looking like a total freaking bust, which is, a lot of times how Urbex works, really. You go around trying to find locations. Sometimes those locations are not there. Sometimes they're too dangerous to go in. Sometimes you can't get in them. You just never really know. It's just the sort of the nature of the beast. But we drove past this real quick and found it and saw it, and figured we'd check it out, and actually ended up being a pretty cool video. Not real bad for one of our very first explores, but I forgot the flashlight. At the time, we only had one flashlight. It was like a mag light, and I completely forgot it. And we were already there, and we want to kind of get it done, so going to a store, getting a flashlight and coming back really wasn't an option. So it was kind of a bummer, but we still did the explore anyway. I'm sitting there holding a freaking cell phone, using a cell phone flashlight. I'm in shorts and regular tennis shoes. I did not have boots on. Joe didn't have boots on at the time. I think he was wearing dress shoes. And for some reason, we still decided to go in. There was more to the place. We just like couldn't get far enough down the hallway. There were too many rooms, too many corners. A lot of the doors were shut. We did not want to risk getting hurt because we just didn't have the equipment. We couldn't really, we could barely see. I'm going to go ahead and do some alterations to the video, try to brighten it up a little bit so you can see a little bit more than we saw in the original video. The original video is on Urban Ghost Urban Exploration. You can check it out. It's way down in the list. Like I said, I think it's the third or fourth video we ever did. But this is a really cool explore. One of our very first like total Urbex explorers. Joe even thought he saw like a shadow. Could have been us. I don't know. Could have been somebody hiding in there. But like this was before we even started doing paranormal anything, and he thought he saw a shadow figure or something. So, oh man, this is so crazy. Words cannot describe how disgusting this place was. I don't know. And even the footage we took does not do it justice. Like, this was so nasty. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut to the video and my reaction narration. And really hope you enjoy it. Peace. Alright, so this is actually kind of an interesting explore. I know you guys have really started to take a liking to the old explorers reaction videos we have to our old explorers. So I'm going to do something kind of special for you guys. So this is one of our first explorers. This is the medical clinic. This place is no longer there. It's been demolished. Actually, it was demolished shortly after that video with or that movie with William Dafoe in it. I forget the name of it, but it was done in the same area. They demolished it shortly after. We actually went there to try to do another explore of this place, and it was gone, unfortunately. This place was super disgusting. When we got here, of course, you see we're still shooting with a GoPro on the pond. We are wearing masks, but we forgot our flashlights. We didn't have any flashlights, so in a moment you'll see us walk in with just our cell phone lights, which is super dangerous. But we actually spent the entire day in Orlando looking for places to explore. Every place we went to had either been sold off, opened up as a new business, or demolished. We even stopped for lunch at Buffalo Wild Wings, had some food, and just did an internet search. We even asked the waitress if she knew of any places. She told us a couple places, like an old hospital for like tuberculosis or something like that, but that had also been demolished. So we were ready to pretty much give up. And luckily we drove past this place and saw it, and clearly it was abandoned. We decided to stop. Once we did, though, we realized, of course, we didn't have any flashlights with us because we had forgotten them, and all we had were a couple masks. It's pretty bad, but we decided to go ahead and go through the Explorer anyway. But this place was so nasty. Piles and piles of garbage. So disgusting. Right now we're kind of walking around it to see if there's a way in. At this point we didn't know if we could get in this place yet. This is kind of weird. So this is like back when I was like super gung-ho about just going into places, not really thinking about the consequences. Of course, that changed after quite a few experiences in some of these places. That changes real fast. You're climbing over all this garbage, or it's like dirty diapers. Oh, it's awful. So bad. Even Joe was like, maybe we can not do this place right now. Oh man.
You never know.
This brings back so many memories. So many memories. Oh yeah, it's a freaking bag of needles there. Clearly people have been doing drugs here. And this is in not a very good place in town. Oh man. Look at those soda cups. Oh, it's terrible.
I think that place is bad.
Terrible.
That's the church.
Terrible. Oh yeah, it's right next to this like sort of commercial church. It's in an old store building. This place is surrounded by tons of like shopping carts that the homeless use. So clearly this place is like a sort of a commune, judging by the fact that there were stashed food everywhere and tons of shopping carts with stuff in it. Somehow this place had zero homeless in it when they went in there. Like, zero. Which is pretty crazy. It may have just been the right point at the right time of the day where they're out like collecting stuff, but there was nobody in there. Well, as far as we knew, there could have been people in there, and we just don't know. Oh yeah, so much background noise from that stick, the selfie stick. I was trying to get some different types of shots, dynamic shots, and sort of playing around with how we shoot things, but the audio for this camera was not great. Unfortunately, we did not have an external mic at the time. But not really sure why we're already wearing masks at this point. It's kind of weird.
Because either we're brave or really, really stupid.
Either we're brave or we're really, really stupid. We were definitely really stupid because we had no weapons on us, no flashlights. Oh, this was a terrible idea. And I was in shorts. This is bad. And tennis shoes. I did not have boots on.
Napkins? Is it open?
Yeah.
Huh?
It is.
It is open?
Yeah. Should we do it? Look at these open, man.
It's Joe. Joe is actually the voice of reason for this. Here I am. Oh, we can at least peek in.
Wow.
Oh, what was I thinking? What was I thinking?
You want a knife?
Oh, I did have a pocket knife on me.
Wow, there's all kinds of supplies in here. And you know what? This place is packed with shit.
Oh, I wish we had the light. Oh, damn place.
Yeah.
Can't believe I forgot the mag light.
I know.
Completely forgot the flashlight. You see how dark it is in there. I'm sitting here with a freaking cell phone.
You think?
Don't try this at home, kids.
Yeah, don't try this at home. Look at me in my freaking tennis shoes and shorts.
No?
What was I thinking? Going in a medical clinic with freaking needles and who knows what.
What is all in here? Look at all
Ah,
this
that's
stuff.
so
This is
dumb. What was I thinking?
Look at this, Rob. All this medical supply stuff.
Just left here?
Yeah, look.
So much
Those are
stuff
for
left
the,
behind. It's weird how many medical clinics we found so far that have just been shut down.
Oh, biohazard bags and shit.
That's an understatement. This whole place is a freaking biohazard. That's a gross understatement. Then we went in here. Look. What you see is exactly what we see. Nothing. It still had like the benches and the like chairs and stuff around this like fireplace area. They had boarded up all the windows, so it's pitch black dark in there. I'm lighting, sort of brightening out the image, which is going to put a lot of noise in it, but you'll see a little bit more. But there's going to be a lot of sort of weird noise in the image because I'm going to enhance it a little bit. But that's just the best I can do. Even then, it's still really, really dark. But like, Joe didn't have a light. I'm sitting here walking around with a flashlight. Joe's holding the camera at this point, and I'm freaking wandered around there like it's nothing. And Joe's trying to convince me to get out of here. Oh man! And one of the things you'll see is like the entire portion, like whole section of the floor is covered in like malt liquor cans. Like somebody had stashed all of their drinks. There's also stacks of like bottled water, like big packages of bottled water. And there's a centrifuge. That's pretty cool. I just like somebody kicks it. I don't know if I did or. Oh yeah, I think there was a bong on the table there.
It must be out of our freaking minds.
Yeah, Joe's like, I don't want to be in here right now. He's literally standing in the dark. I'm literally just have that one flashlight. Oh, this is so stupid. There's so much more in this building, which is one of the reasons why we wanted to go back. We just, I don't know, we didn't want to risk going down that hallway in the dark like that, because we didn't know if anybody was going to be back there in those rooms, because there's all these beds and stuff set up. Like, clearly several homeless people come in here and stay. And we didn't see anyone, so either they were out or they're in the back rooms doing God knows what, probably hiding from us. Could have been dangerous. I don't know.
This is just downright creepy. I wonder if this is getting on the footage.
Oh man. Oh yeah.
What's that? I don't think it's a good idea.
It's so funny hearing Joe actually try to talk me out of doing the explore. I'm sitting here like, oh my god, there's so many cool things in here. Oh man, it's so crazy. Yeah,
Look at that.
all the original medical equipment's in here, all the office equipment. I mean, files were in there, all the books, all the computers, everything was in there.
Table.
Oh yeah, there's one of those little tables you put the medical instruments on.
There's a kitchen right in there.
Oh, this was terrible. Look at that hallway.
Stuff's still in there. Freaking flowers,
Oh man, this is so scary.
What is under that chair?
I cannot believe we did this.
You thirsty?
I want a water. Our biggest concern was there was going to be like people hiding in some of these rooms or even down the hallway and some of the exam rooms because all the doors were shut. There's only one way in, one way out in this place.
bugs, look at that.
There's tons of vials. Looks like vials that even had blood in them. Some even had blood in them. Or some sort of medication. I don't know. It looked like blood in some of those vials. That's so dangerous.
What does that look? Nothing.
That's one of those blood bottles. Taking blood.
I don't know if we even showed them. But that vial didn't look like it had anything in it. But there was tons of stuff in here.
It's on the table.
Oh, old food.
Fax machine.
Oh man, I can't believe we did this. we were so cautious going around all these corners.
Look at chart. An eye chart.
Oh man, that's crazy. This whole video thing's like not but like 15-16 minutes, and we really only made it a little bit down the hallway. There was so much more to this place. We just couldn't finish it. It was too dangerous. Without any lights, without any protection, it was way too dangerous. We just could not risk it.
Hey, shine a light in this office for a sec.
Messing with stuff in there, walking around like I own the place.
Okay.
Look on the table.
Oh, you got a fax machine?
What is that right? Look at this. Oxygen tank.
That's
You could tell how on edge Joe was though the whole time. Of course, he's the one standing with the camera in the dark, with no lights.
You know what, brother? I kid you not, Rob. The reason why I said shine the light in there, shine it back again in there.
Oh yeah, Joe thought he saw a shadow figure in the room, or he saw a shadow. He thought it was somebody in there, but
Fucking scary.
could have been a shadow figure or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
This is way before we even were doing paranormal anything.
Look at this cotton balls. And
Jump in a tank of hand
jump in the tank.
sanitizer. You need to after going to this place. This place is so nasty. Oh, this is as far as we should venture.
You know what? I bet this is worth some money. It's heavy too.
Oh man, crazy. This brings back so many memories. This took us hours and hours and hours. First of all, we drove to Orlando. For one place, it was a total bust. And it was like 3 or 4 places after that, total bust. We were there probably 5-6 hours, ready to give up, and finally found this place. But that's how Urbex is, really. A lot of times it's
really, really creepy.
hours and hours and hours of searching. Some sort of medication. Crazy.
Look at all this food laying around. I'm so hungry.
There is a no trespassing sign. It's just on the inside.
Well, here you go. That was awesome. Scary, but awesome.
Pretty creepy. Yeah, we should run some more flashlights.
This is when we didn't really know what to say in the camera. Ridiculous. Oh, man. Oh, that's it. That's the whole thing. Alright, well there you have it. That is the medical clinic. That is the most famous medical clinic we've ever done. I mean, comparatively speaking to the one we did in the local area, pretty close. Except this one had clear signs where people had been shacking in there for a long time. The other one was nasty because there were makeshift toilets and stuff like that in it. It was pretty gross, but I don't even think it was as bad as this place. This place was terrible. Not to mention we didn't have any lights, and we really weren't necessarily prepared to do the explore even though we went there. We only had masks, which for some reason we still were outside the whole time. I don't know why we did that. And then for some reason now we really rarely wear masks, which is terrible. I know we really got to be better about that, but I don't know. This is a really, really fun day. It was stressful and sort of like frustrating in a lot of ways because we couldn't find anything we went there to find, and we drove such a long way. And at this point, I mean, we really weren't making anything on the channel or anything, so this was purely out of pocket. We only had a certain amount of time because Joe and I both worked full time, so it was really, really frustrating. But that's part of Urbex, and that's part of the fun, the excitement, you know, finding a place you can go explore. And so it ended up being freaking awesome. And a lot of our explorers early on were like that. You know, now we found some other ways to sort of find locations, but this is like real the meat and potatoes of urbexing is just going out and having just a bit of luck and finding places. This one, unfortunately, probably shouldn't have done. Because we weren't exactly prepared for it. But we did it anyway, and ended up being a pretty cool video, and it's of course one of my favorites. So anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. Comment, like, subscribe. As always, share the content if you would like. Hit the bell notification button for up-to-date content, or notifications of up-to-date content whenever the notification bell works. If you are interested in any merchandise, check us out at UGUEbrothers.com. There's a ton of new stuff, and probably going to do a sale here soon on there as well. Yeah. Anyway, guys, that is the medical clinic. Much love to you all. I hope you have a fantastic week and a fantastic weekend. Peace.